Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for matching the energy with your likes, your shares, and your comments and your follows, all that good stuff. So thank you. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to see and hear with their physical eyes cannot see and their physical ears cannot hear? What would you like for them to be made aware of? All right, the Ace of Swords just kind of fell out. Just want to mention that in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's tap in. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? All right. That came out of nowhere. But y'all know how I do. If it comes to me, I gotta mention it. Trying to help save lives out here. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. I heard no weapon formed against me shall prosper. All right, we got the Seven of Swords reversed, and I'm reminded that Ace of Swords fell out in the pre-shuffle. And then the Who You Gonna Call verse from Ghostbusters. Let's see. All right, I think that's plenty. Okay. The energy at the bottom of the deck. Let me keep this over here. I'm gonna keep that right there. Let's talk about this Seven of Wands here. Yeah, so I'm hearing challenges, dilemmas, staying on top of things. I believe having been made aware of certain things, like if we can call them red flags, just being made aware and then knowing, using your intuition, staying on top of it has fared you well. Just having that knowledge, that inner knowledge coming through, you know, those warning signs that we receive. But, you know, I believe a good part of society does not pay attention to those, but these days we are kind of have our eyebrow raised, you know, for those who have not, you know, awakened yet. I think they're starting to notice different little trends and things, like the rose-colored glasses are now off. Like things are looking a little different to them, a little strange. So, and the rest of us who have been on this journey, you know, we're always in this Seven of Wands, you know, because there's always going to be darkness attracted to our light. So we always have to stay on our P's and Q's regardless, right? But I feel like this is for, you know, everybody, but more so those who are just coming into this spiritual journey, you know, just paying extra attention these days to where, you know, it's something probably would not have bothered them. Maybe they weren't as detailed as they are now to pay attention and to notice certain things, but now they're on it. So I want to say kudos to you if that sounds like you and if you're a beginner on this journey. So keep up the good work, because that's definitely like a positive card. No, we don't want to have to watch our backs and, you know, look over our shoulders and all that stuff, but in these spiritual streets we definitely have to. So don't be fearful if somebody's gonna run up and attack you. No, it's not like that, but you know, you just never know what's being sent your way, or even if you find yourself in a lower vibration, what you're attracting. So it's just good to be cognizant of how you're feeling and going throughout your day. That's why that's very important. Okay. All right, you heard it from Auntie Toya. Okay. All right, so I have the Seven of Swords here. So, you know, this isn't a good card in the upright or the reverse, but I feel like this is like the turn-up card for all like the wicketry going on, the backstabbing, like people are kind of desolate, they're desperate, they're reaching out. Like when somebody says, you know what, you're reaching right now, like you're really going above and beyond it, like being over the top, like that's what's going on here. So they could be pulling up stuff from 4 years ago, you know, that, you know, didn't really affect you. I mean, you probably thought it was something strange, but it really didn't, you know, deter which way you were going to go. You just kept moving forward. But this person is coming back and they're pulling up stuff from the past. It could be childhood stuff. It could be a parent and child relationship, to where, you know, if you have started speaking your truth, and the card that came to me just now was that Ace of Swords and the pre-shuffle that fell off on the floor. If you're one now that you're kind of awakening and you're speaking your truth, then you're gonna have people coming out the woodwork in regards to maybe wanting to call you a liar just so they could save face because it's been so long ago. Yeah, so there's a reason I'm saying this, so I know that I'm speaking to somebody. But just know that, you know, the turn up is real as well. But, you know, with protection and, you know, sage and crystals and things like that, and just kind of just being intuitively guided, you'll already have a heads up on what's coming your way. That's how that works. All right. We already have that built-in security system, but you just got to pay attention, pay close attention. Okay, let me put these here. I'm going to leave this little stack here, but let's talk about what's happening here. So the Chariot is here, the Justice card is here, and the Two of Wands is here. So this looks like definitely a decision is in the making. It's in the process of someone who is free and available or able to move forward. This would be, all of this means moving forward, pretty much. The only thing is I have to consider the placement of how it came out on the deck. That's just my style. It doesn't have to be anybody else's style, but that's how I read. I read how they fall. Now, the Chariot definitely has to do with kind of holding your own, knowing that you're going into battle and you're fully prepared to do so. You got everything you need. You got your two Sphinx right here, the black and the white one. So you're covered. You're ready to go. You got your shield, your armor on, and you're headed into battle, like ready. And then the Justice card is letting me know that, you know, the scales are balancing. So, you know what, Justice, Lady Justice is saying, you know what, go do what you got to do. We got you. So whatever you need to do, whatever truth you need to speak, whatever you need to do in regards to moving on from somebody or a situation, place, or thing, we got you. You're covered. Go. And then the Two of Wands is definitely just securing and confirming that same energy. You have the world in your hands. Those two wands are like a doorway. It's like a threshold, and you're sitting there like, should I go here? Should I go there? What should I do with this? Because you have options. It's on the side though. So I want to say it's letting you know you have like a full go, but it's dependent on something. It's dependent on something. Let's see if that something is here in this stack. But just know the opportunity is there. All right, but what you gonna do with it? Don't fumble the ball. All right, let's lay these out. So the Three of Cups, I'm gonna move this stuff up a little bit. Make sure it's in the camera. The Three of Cups, oh, I like these cards. I like these cards, I like these cards. All right, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Temperance reverse. Okay, let me stop with these four. All right, so definitely fun times ahead, social gatherings, just everybody, let's toast to this, toast to that. So good things are coming, but you know, we're definitely celebrating something, you know, coming from like a defeative state, or, you know, making that achievement and being able to celebrate with friends, because they also acknowledge, you know, oh, it's been kind of rough for you. You've been going through this for a while. I'm glad you finally made it, or you made it out of this situation. So yeah, let's go turn up, let's party. The Ten of Pentacles is that ultimate abundance. So, you know, this could be something that you've been working on for some time. Even also, if you let something go, if you remove something, that could have been a blockage that was preventing you from achieving this Ten of Pentacles. But now that that blockage is gone, we're celebrating. You're going to get exactly what it is that you've been manifesting. It could be material wise, doesn't have to be. It could be related to financial matters, doesn't have to be. However, abundance means something to you, that's what this is. Now, the Temperance card reverse has to do with being in a place of knowing that you need to be balanced about something or a situation. Now, I'm already getting the feeling that how things were previously, you know, to where, you know, you might have just kind of not paid attention because you didn't know to pay attention. You thought that that was fine because you didn't know any better. But now you're trying to you're gripping on this whole journey that you've embarked on, whatever this is. And you're going to have to take time to balance things out to make sure they work for your greater good. So there possibly is a little bit more process of elimination that's going to happen. You have to find out what works, what doesn't work. You have to know that, you know, your thoughts are attractive. Your thoughts attract the same thoughts. So just things like that that you might not have even considered before. Those are things that are coming into play more heavily now for you. And it's a good reason why. And it's for a good thing, because now you know that you can determine your destiny. Your destiny has already been written, yes, but like these cards up here, it's up to you. What you gonna do with it? How are you gonna make it work for you? So again, that's why those cards are on the side. So whatever that is that you're trying to balance out right now possibly has to do with, you know, you going from the old person to the new person. You have all the plus signs here, but they're not going to be activated until you get balanced and know exactly what it is that you need to do for your greater good. Now, the Hangman reverse lets me know that a major decision, life-changing decision has been made, has been arrived upon. Maybe you've received all the signs that you need because you have been paying attention. And now it's time to go ahead and execute that. Now, it might be something that's not an easy thing to do, right? Even, you know, if you are facing, you know, people from the past who are coming back and they see you on your new journey and you're ignoring them now because you know they were really kind of toxic. So you're trying to eliminate those things now. So, you know, you're in that energy of, or putting people in their own insecurities. They're all in their feelings now. But that could be the difficult situation that you're facing now, knowing that you're going to hurt some feelings. But guess what? They'll be fine. They'll be all right. You continue on. Look, right when I said that, I see this 3 of Swords. So definitely some heartbreak. 4 of Wands with family. I just was talking about that. So yeah, that's just confirmation right there. So yeah, just know it's going to be difficult. But we know that. People don't like change. And they don't like to see others doing better than them because they know they have their own hang-ups that they're not addressing. They're not dealing with. You know, so that's their own thing that they're going to have to figure out on their own. But you're fine. You're right where you need to be. Now, the Page of Wands reverse just has to do with maybe receiving some bad news. You know, it's not going to be good news. It might not necessarily be bad, but it's not what you want to hear. Or an action. It's not something that you want to be involved in. Now, the Knight of Wands is right next to that. So it could be lover boy coming back or lover girl coming back or trying to come back saying, you know, this isn't over yet with this 10 of Wands. We still have work to do. I changed and stuff. Oh my God. Do not get distracted by that, you guys. What did I say? What did I say? The lightness attracts moths. Moths love darkness, but they love the light too, right? Don't do it. That's all I have to say about that. Because this energy right here is hoish energy. It's manipulative energy. It's what can I get from this person energy before I dip out. Yeah, no. Let that in the past. So that 4 of Wands, you know, that could be the relationship. This is tied to just, you know, family, celebration, love, but just people around, being around people you love, or, you know, people that, you know, you shared like intimate moments with possibly. And family could be intimacy, but not like that. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Don't make this weird. All right, let me see if there's some clarifiers here. I don't feel like I need any. I feel like we got what we needed. But just know, pay attention to your thoughts. Something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Right? That was a song. The Ace of Swords, speaking your truth. And there was a couple other things I said, just to kind of tie it all full circle. But, you know, I'll know once I start chopping up this video for TikTok or something, what I said. And then I'm always like, oh, I did say that. All right. Spirit, what do you have as a clarifier? Or any clarifiers at all? Maybe it's just the one. Expectations. Okay, so yeah, this person is going to come back. So they're looking at you, they're watching you. They have something to say. They're not done yet. They want to speak their truth as well. Whatever that may be, you know, there is two sides to every story, but just know that they're not done. 10 of Wands. They're almost done. You thought it was done, you want it to be done, but they're not done yet. I picked up this deck. I wasn't even thinking about it, but let me go ahead and shuffle and see if there's something here. Is there another message? Is there another message, Spirit? But I love this energy. I love that people are awakening to truths and, you know, recognizing that, you know what? The suffering made me who I am, but at the same time, this person also manipulated me. They lied to me. They abused me, and I'm addressing it now because I have the strength to do so. And I know this spirit has my back. And I know it's necessary for me to remove blockages and go on my journey. Spirit, what else do you have? Clarification. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. Don't have any fear about this. You won't even believe the freedom. Fertility. Yeah, you guys are nurturing something. You're bringing life to something, a new life to something, to your former self. Your old self has died. Let's just go ahead and look at it that way. That person's gone. No longer will you be walked over, used and abused. You have a voice. Use it. You know it too. You didn't know it before, but you know it now. Willpower. Do it, guys. Step up. Step up. Let them know. Let them know it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new earth. Okay? And it starts with you. All right? I hope this helps.